Indonesia is home to more than 13,500 islands, one of which is Java, the heart of the nation's politics, industry and culture. It's here that you'll find the busy capital, Jakarta, along with the thriving coastal hub of Surabaya. Of Indonesia's 200 million people, 120 million live here on this island, also known as the Garden of the East. The Javanese represent Indonesia's largest ethnic group, and their island has a history that is as fascinating as the world you'll discover here today. My destination was the city of Yogyakarta, or Jogja as it is locally known.
This is actually a walled city within a city. The Greater Palace compound area is home to around 25,000 people, and the compound also is home to mosques, local markets and local shops.
Jogja is one of the foremost cultural regions of central Java. Located at the foot of the active Merapi volcano, it was in the 16th and 17th centuries the seat of the mighty Javanese Empire of Mataram, from which present-day Yogyakarta has inherited the best of traditions, including one of the last surviving royal families of Java. Therefore, one of the first places you should visit is the Sultan's royal palace, secluded within the old city walls.
Well, this place has quite an interesting history, doesn't it?
That's right. So now we are in front of the Sultan's Palace, or we call it Kraton. And this Kraton is also one of the tourist objects in Yogyakarta. Yeah? And this palace, or this Kraton, was built in 1756 by the Prince Mangkubumi, or as known as the first Sultan, as we call Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono.
So how many sultans did Jogja have?
Yogyakarta has one sultan now, but now it's the 10th sultan.
He's the 10th one?
The 10th one, that's right.
The Sultan's Palace is the hub of Jogja's traditional life, and despite the advances of the modern world, this serene place still reflects the spirit of refinement which has been the hallmark of Jogja's art for centuries. The palace is also a focal point for the activities of the royal family and its 5 daughters.
This pavilion here is used for very special occasions. One of the most recent was 3 years ago for the wedding of the Sultan's oldest daughter. There were 4,000 guests in attendance.
The guards who watch over the palace grounds are dressed in the traditional sarongs of yesteryear, sporting a serious knife and no shoes.
Well, back when this palace was built, the Sultan was a powerful political force. These days, the 10th Sultan still lives here in the compound. Of course, today he has no political power, but he still has a major role in the local community.
I explored the Palace Museum and Art Gallery, where you can gaze upon the rulers of past centuries and the family who hold court today.
So this is the family tree here, is it? For the second sultan?
Second sultan. Here, second sultan. This fruit, symbol of sons.
These are all the sons.
Yeah.
And the leaves?
Symbol of daughters.
He had many children.
Yeah, the second sultan, he had 82 children.
82 children.
So,
He was very strong and very tired.
so very obvious.
So how many? Yeah, certainly. So how many wives did he
Yeah,
have?
official only 4.
Officially, he had four wives. So wow, they were very strong too, I imagine. But unofficially, probably many more wives. It's amazing. So all these children, and you have to be a very rich man, I think.
So,
Yes, definitely. And did all of the sultans have many children?
yeah, but the present sultan only 5
Has
daughters,
5, yes.
but only 1 wife. Because
One
now sultan is family planning. Yeah?
Yes. Now the seventh sultan also had many children.
7th sultan, he had 78 children.
Wow, that's amazing.
This is also an ideal place to watch and listen to the traditional gamelan, the multiple-member musical ensemble that Indonesia is famous for.